the fact that journalists in Gaza are going hungry. There have been more journalists killed in Gaza in the last 2.5 years than in the entire Second World War. Let's think about that. Sandeep Narwani is our next speaker. He's a media strategist and a tech entrepreneur working in the intersection of governance, civic tech, and narrative research. He'll have to tell us what that means. He's a founding member of the Aam Aadmi Party in India. So maybe some questions about that too. He's also part of Delhi Dialogue and Development Commission and Development Commission, and he connects grassroots voices to policy. He co-founded, and this is where he is now, the Narrative Research Lab in 2023. It uses artificial intelligence to decode political and media narratives to clients like government, branding agencies, political parties, probably the Aam Aadmi Party as well, and media organizations. So Sandeep is going to do a very interactive session, so I'm very excited. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I guess this is the last session of a very long day. सब थोड़े से थके होंगे, तो we'll keep it very light, very interactive, super interactive. And I would want all of you to answer when I'm asking you questions. Please engage as much as possible. I promise you this will be fun. This may be a complete waste of time. हो सकता है आपको लगेगा कि time बर्बाद कर दिया, but थोड़ा मज़ा शायद आपको आ जाएगा. तो हमने थोड़ी मेहनत करी, अपने सेशन को हमने अभी एक्टिविटी बेस्ड बना दिया है. सूरज भाई, if you can hear me, yeah. So शुरू करते हैं. Of course, we'll come to some very important, बहुत गंभीर मुद्दों पे बात करेंगे. एंड में Q&A भी होगा, अगर आपको पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में कुछ पूछना हो, हिंदुस्तान की पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में. शायद मैं वापस नहीं जा पाऊँगा. कुणाल कामरा तमिलनाडु में, संदीप नरवानी नेपाल में. तो अगर आपको कुछ कहीं बीच में अगर कोई AI से संबंधित कोई सवाल हो, anything related, feel free to raise your hand. And ask me. There's no question that's a bad question. This is a session that has been designed for the absolute amateur, जिसको कुछ नहीं आता है. And this is probably तभी थोड़ा सा आपको हल्का लगेगा, but हमने इसमें काफ़ी जर्नलिस्ट से पूछ के हमने ये बनाया है 1 घंटे का. तो शुरू करते हैं. इसके पहले एक बहुत बेहतरीन सेशन था. वो वीडियो तो इससे अच्छा वीडियो मैंने देखा नहीं है आज तक, कुंदा सर के साथ में जो आपने बनाया. लेकिन अगर आप लोग मुझे अनुमति दे तो एक मैं आपको उदाहरण देना चाहता हूँ कि कितना आसान होता है. हाउ ईजी इट इज़ टू क्रिएट एन इमेज यूजिंग AI, अ फेक न्यूज़ इमेज. सो एनीबडी वुड लाइक टू से हु इज़ द फेवरेट नेपाली एक्ट्रेस और एक्टर? एनीवन नेम? कोई हाथ उठा के भैया. सॉरी, या आई डिडंट हियर दैट. Rajesh Samar. Okay, Suraj, you heard that name? Yeah. Okay. And is that a male or a female? Sorry. I don't. It's a male. It's a male. Okay. Okay. So just get that person married to Angelina Jolie. Yeah. You start with that. Something light. Suraj. Yeah. There you are. You have the prompt. Yeah. So you can ask me any questions if you have. How does this work? There is a, it's called a LLM that works in the background. While all these interesting, funny things happen, I'm going to throw in the technical spice. You can ask me any question you like on these techniques, because that's what I do for a living now. I'm apparently a little bit of less politics in life. This is safer. So, yeah, I mean, this could perhaps go wrong, but... What's happening? Is this okay? Is this wrong? Who is? Please, a Nepali actor. Okay, just change the name. Maybe Elon Musk doesn't know this guy. One more name, please. Something easier. Someone even bigger than Rajesh Amal. Like. Manisha Koirala and Brad Pitt. I just saw this movie called F1. It's just going in my mind ever since. You should also see it. But Brad Pitt in his racing attire, getting married to Manisha Koirala. Yeah. So, yeah, anyways, coming back to LLMs, large language models. So, as it's called, large language models, but these are multimodal models, as Sir just showed before this. Multimodal means that these are multimedia-driven models. They've become so smart over the past couple of years. The first one came about in 2017. There was a guy called Vaswani, an Indian-American scientist who made it. And as... Okay. Okay. Kudos to Mr. Vaswani, wherever he is. So, that's Manisha Koirala, and of course. So, okay, let's make a wedding video of this now. So, okay, let's go to Google Veo. Veo is one of those nice multimodals that we use. I have bought a subscription for it just for this event so that I could get them married for all of you and keep this last session little. Okay, you're doing this already? No, okay, yeah, cancel this video. There might be some some internet breakdowns here and there, needless to warn, but so if you come back at the end of this session, that's an incentive for all of you to stay back until the last, and we'll show you the wedding video right at the end. So this was, like an icebreaker. Please put in the prompt. What's the prompt, sir? Okay. Okay, yeah, there you go. Prompts coming in. So these multimodal LLMs, when they came around, initially they were very bad. Like there was something called DALL-E. And people thought this was like a complete waste of time. This was animated. As you can see, this is not quite, like you can detect. This is an AI generated image. But all I want to say is it's a kind of, it's symbolic of the growth that AI has made over the years. So in the past 5 years, we've reached from a cartoon image till here. And imagine what's coming in the next 5 years. And this is where I just want to spend a little bit of time about where journalism and AI intersect. पत्रकारिता में वैसे भी बहुत ही मुश्किल काम है. मेरे देश में तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो गया है. प्रेस इंडेक्स हमारा बहुत नीचे गिरता जा रहा है. हम 160 पे हैं, आप 90 पे हैं. तो आप इमेजिन कर सकते हैं मैं कहाँ हूँ. तो शायद मैं ऐसी वर्कशॉप वहाँ कर भी नहीं सकता हूँ. तो well, not being too critical of everything, it's always been low. But the big problem over here is that there are very little resources. साधन बहुत कम होते हैं एक न्यूज़ रूम में एक संपादक है, खासकर कि जो छोटे कस्बों में होते हैं, जो छोटे गाँव में कहीं पे बैठे होते हैं, उनको पत्रकारिता करनी होती है, but they don't have the means to do it. AI is one such blessing in disguise for them, जहाँ पर all of a sudden they have these tools where they can create stuff. So okay, we started with this. So this is happening, right, Suraj? It's going? Okay, thank you. So coming back to how can a smaller newsroom leverage AI is something that we will now try and do. So Suraj, please jump to my favorite LLM, Perplexity. Why Perplexity? As Sir said, it started by an Indian American. He's now an Indian American. He was Indian till a couple of years back. He's graduated from IIT Madras, Arvind Srinivas. So Perplexity, why I like it, not just because of the fact that I am pseudo-nationalistic, but also for the fact that Perplexity gives you sources without even asking. So the chances of you getting any kind of hallucination is really low. Anyways, no one can give a disclaimer. So let's start. Let's ask Perplexity, give today's 3 big news stories in Nepal. And let's see what it gives us. You can all validate it. Nobody knows the 3 big stories of the day better than all of you. So, and we'll play around with this. So coming to the point where AI is an assistant, as of now, at the moment, a lot of people kind of use a very, so have you used deep research? Okay, never mind. So a lot of people like to call it an intern, a smart intern. Initially, it was nothing. It was a joke. Now it's a smart intern. And as time moves on, there's a new technology that I will not be demonstrating today in interest of time, but I would request all of you to go home and check it, which is coming very soon because it's already in American newsrooms. So it's a matter of time it floats to the global south, which is called agents. And I'm sure that next year in Media Mela, you will have somebody better than me come and talk to you about agents. And maybe someone who's already implemented them across the world. Now, the thing about agents is that you know, it's beyond a bot. It can do. एक agent जो होता है, अगर आप लोगों ने Matrix देखी थी, तो Matrix में वो कियानू रीव्स जो था वो एक you know ऐसी कुछ लोगों से लड़ता रहता है जो सूट टाई पहन के उसको पंच मारते रहते हैं और वो रेप्लिकेट करते जाते हैं हंड्रेड्स में, थाउजेंड्स में. तो एजेंट्स जो है उनके आने से, अभी एजेंट्स बनने से कई सारी चीज़ें, lots of things which will now become automated, and that's where the risk of unemployment, which is already very, like, you know, I know that a lot of Nepali journalists lost their jobs during the COVID pandemic. I think there is some number that I read, about 50% of them lost their jobs during the pandemic. I don't know how true that is, but even across the world, like even in India, a lot of them lost their jobs. So it is a very dangerous thing in that sense. But okay, now let's pick one story, and this is where we're going to use the crowd. So which story would you like to work with right now? One story that you would like to create a faceless video on. We had people, the TikTok folks push Facebook videos. Yeah, huh? First one, everyone loves first. 5 Nepalis read from, okay. So, okay, just take this one. You know, you just push it down, copy and put it in the bottom, and you have the prompt, make a 1 minute faceless video script for this. You know, you're smiling. There'll be more TikTok users after this. I'm driving up your adoption. Hire me, brand ambassador. So yeah, but not just TikTok. Please use other platforms as well. Instagram, you know, Snapchat, you know, Discord, Twitch. America's using them all. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, you can use Indian platforms also. But anyways, coming to the point, this is a way in which we take a news story, and earlier on, someone would have to figure out, do a storyboarding. कि कितने सेकंड से शुरू करके कहाँ तक, like from 0 seconds till 5 you have the opening hook, which is very important. And if you're not happy with the hook, you can tell Perplexity or any LLM, improve this. Boss, ये अच्छा नहीं है, इसको दोबारा करो, या 5 different तरीकों से करो. So over here, there you go. 0 to 5 seconds, it's created a hook. Then from same ways for the next 10 seconds, because the mind needs some time to go from left to right to read the text, it's going to give us about 10 seconds for each one of those points in the script. So here we have the entire script. It's also put some other ideas about what kind of stock clips to use. Graphics should be, you know, have Nepal flag colors. Some you know, idea also of what kind of music goes with this kind of video. So let's copy paste this entire thing into a free package. It's free for you to try it out. Please do try it out. Again, it's an Indian American who's doing this. They have a head office in Bombay, and so very proud of them. There are tons of companies who do this, but I'm sorry, I just feel, again, a sense of pride for some of my, you know, fellow Mumbaikars doing stuff. Mr. Kunda is also, in a way, a fellow Mumbaikar. You know, did his undergraduation over there. So let's copy paste this, sir. This is the button, yeah. And let's take this to InVideo. And again, this is one of those things that you will have to wait for till the end, partly because of the internet connection. Not that I want you to sit through the entire thing, but it's going to take some time. This was a video that we just made to test outside. So yeah, Suraj will do the rest while I keep talking. So I was talking about the transformation of how LLM started from a very immature-ish joke. So people used to say, you know, that AI can never actually become like what the Terminator movie is, because we all grew up watching The Matrix, watching Terminator, and thinking, you know, someday we'll be able to use AI for some very productive uses. In fact, journalism was not my first area of interest. My mother is a survivor of the 1984 genocide, and I always wanted to use AI to solve our law problems, like the high amount of pendency that we have in the Indian courts. And I studied AI way back in 2005, 6, and 7, and you know, I came back to India and I, you know, got into politics, which I still can't figure out why. But you know, but now that, you know, everybody's in jail, I'm happy doing some computer work outside. You know? So, you know, I did some crypto during the pandemic. Then I said, okay, ChatGPT came out in 22. So after losing some money, I said, okay, we could do something better with our lives. So here we are, making faceless videos. Is it going well? I can't see behind me. Okay, I think it is. So let's get the script out. We have, take my phone off. Okay, so one of the other things that AI can really help with, and I'm running, but at any stage you have questions, interrupt me, please. Because I have to run. I have a hard deadline for 6:10. I don't know what's happening after that, but I have to get off this place. So we're going to translate this. And we're going to translate this into Nepali so that all of you can use it. And the LLM that I like the most for translation, And without surprise, it's DeepSeek. DeepSeek comes from right across the border in China. So no surprises, they're very good at translation. But Google is also upping its game, and we will try both of them for you. It won't take much time. Suraj Bhai, if you can take that script, or any script from there, and just run it through DeepSeek first. I'm a little biased. I think that DeepSeek has worked really hard to include as many languages as possible. And DeepSeek is a rather new company compared to Google, which has been around for decades and was always working with multiple languages. So let's see who does a better job. You will all know better. I can't read Nepali. I can't even understand. So you will have to tell me which one is doing well. But as far as Indian languages go, I believe that Maithili and Bhojpuri is also spoken in some parts of Nepal. There are groups. So I think when I've asked my friends from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, Bhojpuri and Maithili is way better in DeepSeek. But DeepSeek is also free. So it's good fun to play around with it. Let's do this. Yeah, it's open. So please put the translation prompt. You may be having it. And yeah, so look, this is already like, it's doing stuff that otherwise would take a human resource. It would take cost. It would also take time. I'm not saying this is 100% accurate at this moment in time. अभी भी ये 100% शायद अभी आप इसको कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन अगर इसको आप 6 महीने और देंगे, 6 से 8 महीने और, ये काफ़ी करीब आ जाएगा 100% के. वैसे टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, हम ह्यूमन मिस्टेक्स भी तो होती, ह्यूमन एरर्स भी तो होते हैं ट्रांसलेशन में. सो टू गिव इट अ फेयर fair chance, it's come a long way. I think DeepSeek in the past 1 year has changed the AI game, and I'm just using 4 or 5 of these LLMs today, but there are many of them which are cropping around. There's also Claude if you want to try out someday. There are some LLMs which are very good at writing copy. So as a journalist, you may want to play around with them. Claude is one of them, ChatGPT is another. Their English models, their vocabulary and their linguistic models are very sophisticated compared to Perplexity, which is more like an academic LLM. So if you're doing academic research, please use Perplexity. If you can, buy the Perplexity Pro and use that for your research. Again, Google also gives you deep research. So yeah, it's thinking, it also tells you what it's thinking. It can't help showing off. So yeah, they're trying to, but all LLMs think, so they all have a background process. So here we go, we have a translation happening. We have videos being made. Okay, yeah, sorry, let's wait. So I'm going to probably just stop speaking and let this sink in and ask you to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. What do you think of the quality of translation? अनुवाद पे आप इसको कितने अंक देंगे?
थोड़ा हिंदी घुसा दिया है.
अरे मार्क्स काट दीजिए आप.
बेदखल करिए ना.
बेदखल उसको बोलिए, आप डालिए ऐसे, गलत कर रहा है. बेदखल इज़ अ हिंदी वर्ड, लेके आएगा कहीं से ढूंढ के. So, okay, I think we are done. How many marks? Come on, put your hands up. Don't be shy. You don't have to put your hands up. Just give me a number. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3. Dear, oh dear. You failed them. 7 and 3. That's a lot of discrepancy. 4. I have an investigative journalist giving me 4. Let's go. 5. I think that's a failure. Anything less than 5, we don't need AI. We'll get a human being back in the newsroom. 3. Ma'am saying 4. Okay, still 4 fingers. So let's do this on Gemini. We can't move ahead. I can't fail today. Come all the way from Bombay to show you a failed product. So okay, we're going to take a couple of more minutes. Please try this in Gemini. Thank you. Okay. So start a new Gemini. Or maybe you can use this. It will keep generating a video. Yeah. Sorry? I don't subscribe to Plus, and I'll tell you why I don't like ChatGPT, because they are not transparent. There are 4 huge cases going on ChatGPT at this moment on taking data from multiple creators and multiple newsrooms in India and not giving them any credit. So everything that ChatGPT works, even including Nepali information, is not something that they have made themselves. They have stolen it from your newsrooms, from journalists like yourselves, and put it inside their model to train it. Yeah. No, in the sense there are other transparent models. There are open source models as well. Like DeepSeek tells you, it's open source, It is training, but it's like, for instance, Perplexity. Is it? Sorry, did you copy? I'm going to come back to you. Did you copy the entire thing? Yeah? Oh, you copied one paragraph. Yeah, and then you need to rate it again on scale of 10. You can't move on beyond that. How am I doing on time? Huh? I'm half an hour down already. I had 1 hour session. Oh, half an hour to go. Of course, I'm just joking. So, you can send me back to India anytime you want. Okay, please, let's do this one more time so that I'm able to persuade you that it's not a complete waste of time for you to go back and try. You can definitely use it for TikTok and, okay, so now that I can see you here, let's put in a prompt, you know, what do you call it, a tweet? What's a TikTok one line called? I don't have it in my country, so I don't know. It's a TikTok. So make a one line, like a one line TikTok.
That's what the video is called, TikTok.
What's the text called? Like in Instagram, you call it like a one line Instagram post.
We just use TikTok as the message.
Okay, let's make a text post for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Just put that in, Suraj bhai, for 3 platforms. Make a text post from this, just the same thing, for 3 platforms. In fact, now that we are playing with this, I think that's a great idea. We'll play a little more with headlines. It's one of my favorite games. Sorry, that's what nerds do, you know, to play with LLMs. Let's wait for this. I'm so grateful to the internet gods. You know, this is working for me today. And Instagram. Sorry, and Twitter. Sorry. Twitter is the main. Yeah. And X. Yeah. X. Yeah. And X. And let's fire that. Yeah. And just push the deep research button because you're paying for it anyways. So just use it as much as you can. Who knows, you may get better quality output. You know. So here we go. It's given us some, you know, it does some bit of copywriting. Again, it's something that traditionally it's a human being doing that role. Makes your life easier, at least by a few minutes, to write this post. Some people like me take hours to write this because in politics, of course, in political communication, I used to break my head till I get it absolutely right. It's something that can affect a brand in many ways. But if you use it in this way, an agent can use it even more easily. And this is why I'll keep talking about agents even without showing you, but you would know that agents act in the same way. They do what humans do, but they're very good at taking data from one place, putting it on the second, and making a bigger product. So what would we do? We first searched for the top 3 stories in Perplexity. Then we made a shorter form of that story using, again, Gemini or any other, you know, a strong vocabulary-based LLM. After we have these tweets and Instagram posts ready, then we will copy-paste this into Instagram, into TikTok, into Twitter, which again takes time, and there are people who do that. And of course, that's also revenue cost. But all of this can then be automated using an agent which doesn't cost anything at all. You can just make it at home by yourselves. In fact, you could just watch a YouTube video and make it. It's that easy. So, okay, I think, anyone wants to rate this? We're going to rate the other, we're going to come back to the translation. How do you think about this? So, how would you, first I want your, how much would you give it out of 10? 7? 7? This is, okay, Google ko doob marna chahiye. Sorry, anyone else? How much? Anyone higher than 7? People like it? Everyone's gone quiet all of a sudden. Kya? 6 to 7. Yeah, this isn't looking interesting now. Okay, throw this out. So you'll use another LLM. Let's go for another one. Let's go back to the Chinese, to the DeepSeek. You know, yeah, reliable people. So let's try and okay, let's try and finish that task. Translation. Just put the entire. Okay, this is it. Can you scroll up? Was it DeepSeek that you gave low marks to, or was it Gemini? Sorry, mixed way. Was it DeepSeek? DeepSeek was 3, so that's going to stay with me. so okay, let's go to Gemini. Sorry, let's finish that task before I run ahead. I think I'm now 25 minutes to go. Another counter going in on my head. So, okay, so just go back to the Perplexity and you can copy paste the entire thing. You can also copy paste the 3 stories together, just one click, so it saves time. Perfect, sir. So in the interim, how many of you are using some of this in your newsroom? I believe there's a research out there. I forgot the name of the author, but 75%, I think it was also mentioned today, 3/4 of journalists. Is this all helping you in any way or stuff that you already do? Any hands, any confessions? Yeah, there's one. Bataiye, sir. आप use करते हैं? करते हैं? आपने सब किया है? अच्छा, किसी को पता है आप करते हैं? कोई बात नहीं। चलिए, क्या हुआ, वो कॉपी पेस्ट कर दीजिए। हाँ, फिर हमें इसके बाद वो शादी का वीडियो भी देखना है हमको एक और वीडियो न्यूज़ का देखना है, बहुत कुछ करना है। एंड वील हैव सम Q&A ऑल्सो। आई वोंट बी एबल टू फॉरगिव माई सेल्फ if I don't answer your questions. Though I am available on email, on every social media platform. If you ever want to reach out to me, please feel free. And yeah, we're going to do something after this. Yeah. So while it's coming through, I'll use these seconds. So there's a choice, or maybe we can do both activities after this. There is the Prime Minister's website, where the speeches are uploaded, much like all presidents and prime ministers across the world. So if you want, we can use our LLMs to analyze that speech and see, and you can rate it. The second option is that you have a Nepal Open Data website, and we can analyze some data. We can use the LLMs to analyze data. So please try and put your hand up for this poll. Please participate. How many people want to do the Prime Minister's speech? Can you please? Your current Prime Minister? No, no, no. No. We don't name him. Okay? Your Prime Minister. How many people want to evaluate your Prime Minister? Any hands? No, no interest. Okay, one youngster. Okay, okay, 2 investigators at the back. Okay, four people. I don't see the popularity rating going any higher. You know? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, no, I'm not doing his. Pay me $1 million, I'm not doing it. So, okay, no, we'll do your Prime Minister. I mean, what, otherwise, let's, what's the problem? I need to go to the US someday. You know? Yeah. So, anyways, coming back. Sorry, sir? No, no, tell me. He only jokes, yeah. No, he's yeah, yeah. Okay, we'll do that as well, if time permits. But you have another option of doing that. Let's do the Prime Minister's speech. I think we have some people who want to do Prime Minister's speech. It's easy and fun, and we have a fun prompt. So just take his Democracy Day speech. Yeah, I think that's the one. May 29th was a Democracy Day. Now I know this is 2081. I asked a silly question in the afternoon. I apologize for that. I wasn't well read. But yeah, now I know. So yeah, we have his, is it clicking? Is it an internet? Oh, I think the internet's going. I think that's a line. No, some other line. So we'll try and analyze the Prime Minister's speech. This is something that, as an experiment, you can use this prompt on multiple platforms. I mean, most platforms are free to use. So, okay, this is still building. So let's try DeepSeek or ChatGPT. Let's use ChatGPT to analyze the Prime Minister's speech. Yes, sir. So you have the prompt with you. You can upload the document. I think you have the document ready. It's in the docs folder. So we'll see what analysis comes through. And again, as political journalists, which I'm sure there are many in the room, we will try and see if OpenAI is in fact neutral or not. Now this is the biasness check that I would request all of you to do, the political biasness check. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, a lot of negotiation that happens with these LLMs, because now they are shaping mass opinion, and they are in fact the most sought after. Nobody's going on Google these days. I mean, nobody in the sense, most Gen Zs are like, let's look at something more detailed. And that's why Perplexity is spending the money, what it is in South Asian markets to become popular. There are other platforms as well who are coming through. Grok is by and large the most preferred liberal engine in the world. Liberals love it for whatever reason. I think that it is still raw, but some of the other platforms do have a strong view, like Sir just mentioned the Gaza war, and we did some research on figuring out who gave the most neutral view on the Gaza war. And unfortunately, I was a big fan of Google, but it didn't come through. I thought that they were shielding a lot of information. Same with other platforms as well. Well, as journalists, we all want the absolute truth to come out, and that's perhaps the only reason why one would buy a paid package. So Perplexity, of course, again, they are all wary of giving an opinion, but Perplexity gave some sources. You could try Claude. I thought Claude also didn't do a very good job. A lot of people didn't want to call it an invasion. They said it was, a mere conflict between Israel and Hamas. So they didn't really talk about the deaths, the casualties. but it's a startling figure. More journalists have died. It's something that just stays with me. More journalists have died since the Second World War. So in this case, I think there's some amount of dishonesty, very deliberate dishonesty from these companies. So, well, we should always look for sources. Okay, so let's go. You have the prompt, sir, or should I? Please do, yeah, a non-partisan, analysis of the Prime Minister's speech. Let's see. And should we do it in English? Should we do it in Hindi, in Nepali? Which language should we do this in? English? English? Okay, let's do this in English. This is ChatGPT. I hope it does better in the ratings than the other two. Okay. This is going? Okay. Yeah, critical analysis. True. How is this looking? Yeah. I see some very intense looks over there. Okay. Can't. Okay, sorry. I'll pause. Okay, I think it's done. Can you just go to the bottom? Yeah. Just scroll up a little slowly. Okay, yeah, you can just scroll up. And I would want a rating before we move ahead. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that one. Please tell me. I also want to know. There was a funny line. So how critical are you going to be of this one? How much are you rating it? OpenAI. How much are you rating OpenAI? Any numbers? 8 out of 10? 8? Wow. For some reason, Sam Altman just beats the opposition. Some reason. I never expected this to happen. Come to Nepal and see Sam Altman become more popular than DeepSeek. Anyone else wants to give him a 3 to balance out that negative review? No? Is this good enough? Yeah. So maybe this is. The political notes are very good. They're sharp. Right. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. And if you come to page 7, I saw a bit of bias. I don't know, it just slipped by me. Maybe it's my political view. And I said, just stop, sir. Stop. Yeah, this one. Acknowledges gaps and challenges. You actually feel he acknowledged a gap? Or that's a misinterpretation from the ChatGPT engine? Political journalists in the room. Okay. OpenAI is giving him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I think it has a choice. Okay, cool. So I think we're gonna go back to just looking at the translations because that is one big feature. Let's stay with OpenAI then. Let's try and do one translation right here. If you can take the same speech, just give it the same prompt, Suraj Bhai. Translate that document into Nepali. Let's see. Oh Jesus, sorry. Translate this analysis in English, in Nepali. Would you want to do that? Or let's take a real document, ma'am. Okay, yeah, let's go with this for the sake of time. We'll have to download another document otherwise, yeah. I don't have a watch, I'm sorry.
We need to set aside time for questions, so maybe another 8 minutes.
I should wrap it right now? Just 8 more minutes to finish up? Yeah, okay. So, any verdict from the audience? This is 8. My God, it's a 5-point jump. My God. I don't believe this. This is heartbreaking for me. It's good. It's good. Yeah. Okay. Can we give Google one more try? Like, yeah, one more try. Can you please? Sorry, wasting time. I'll just take 30 seconds. Can you please copy paste something into Google? Just some whatever. This one or the speech. Upload the speech in Google. It's in Nepali already, so we probably have to upload something else. In the meantime, can you check if the in-video is done? The in-video link is done, Suraj sir? It's the third one. Yeah. Can you scroll? Oh, no. Okay. What's he doing? Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll probably see the video and Shadika video after my Q&A. So you'll all have to wait till then. So, okay, yeah, let's try this. No, this is in Nepali. What are you translating, sir? You'll have to put the text after this, yeah. Okay, yeah, just put this analysis in. Let's see. No. Okay. This is last try for Google to redeem itself. Huh? It's simpler. It's simpler than OpenAI, but not necessarily vocabulary-wise it's higher. Okay. Any quick verdict? We need to do one last exercise before we see the videos. Any verdict? Any verdict? 5. 8.5, did you say? Wow, that's the highest time. You give 4?
She doesn't want you to go high.
That's very kind of you. But, you know, OpenAI is the $10 billion company. None of the other people have crossed 10 billion yet, you know? Okay, fine. Anyways, yeah. I understand. So overwhelmingly, I think it's OpenAI is the champion. Let's do some more small exercises. We have another 2-3 minutes to play with that. So I have, Suraj bhai, I've shared some prompts with you. Like one exercise, take that article and ask for 4 different types of headlines. One is SEO optimized for search engine optimization. Second one is an emotional headline. And there are 2 more types. I think just try out that headline for, yeah. You can take any article of the 3. It would be better if you take a full text. It would get more, context to play with. Okay. Great. Yeah, I think these 5 paras are enough. Yeah, thank you. You're perfect. The idea of doing this session was that a lot of things seem very easy, and perhaps at times you're slightly lazy to try them out. All these tools, as you can see, barring a couple of them, are free. It's that they are all free, in fact, but deep research is a paid tool, and especially those video generation tools are paid. But otherwise, you could try them all on your mobile phone, and you don't even need a high-end mobile phone because the computation is done on the cloud. But if in case you're interested in hosting a local LLM, like if you're an investigative journalist, and if you feel that these LLMs should run locally on your computer or on your mobile, it is possible now. So you can download some of these into your mobile phone. There are videos available. If you have any trouble, you can reach out to me. This is what we are doing these days. We are trying to build hyper-local LLMs in the sense shared just between a closed group of journalists, and the mobile phone, in fact, becomes a server. So yeah, okay, so here we have, can you scroll down? Clickbait headlines, I don't think anyone wants to rate that openly. What do you think about the rest of them? Yeah? Sorry, I was... First one. Imprisoned in Iran, what happened to these? Will shock you. Yeah, that's how, yeah. So tell me one clickbait platform in India. I'm sorry, in Nepal. Yeah. Which is your favorite clickbait platform? Yeah? Any? No one? It's a very decent place. No. Yeah. In the US, I think it's New York Post. In India, there are so many. Okay, we're good. Okay. So can you just scroll down? Can you scroll down? Informative, SEO optimized, and emotional. Just look at these. Are these usable, or is this a complete waste of your time? It's the same prompt that you can use every occasion. Is this something that you would like to use? I see people moving out. It just seems to be kind of unethical exercise. So, yeah. Okay, I don't think anyone even wants to rate it, though they may secretly like this quality. I see this platform getting quite a lot. So let's go back to the video, or in fact, if you want, we can start the Q&A now. I'll drag the chairs.
यसलाई कसले बिहान एआईलाई नेपालीमा के भन्ने भन्दाखेरि यान्त्रिक अक्कल भनेको थियो नि हैन अरु योभन्दा राम्रो अरु कुनै शब्दावली छ कि Anyway, I wanted to ask you, how do you translate AI into Hindi? Is there a word? No, not translate. I didn't want the translation of the word translate in Hindi. I wanted the translation of the acronym AI into Hindi. Is there one?
No.
No? Oh, maybe we stick with AI. So.
If I may add, it's Gen AI. In fact, it's harder to translate.
Oh, Gen AI, generative AI now, okay. So I was teaching media, and just when AI was breaking, ChatGPT was just coming out and exploding in the world. Sure. And within 5 months of that first class, I had to totally change the curriculum because everything had changed. Right now, that was 5 months. What do you think is going to happen in the next 5 months and in the next 5 years? Because you said earlier that some of these videos are going to get more and more perfect. Yeah. So the deep fakes are going to be even deeper fakes.
Yeah. So there are, I'll start with my personal perspective because I have this opportunity. So I look at the positive of it, and that is the smaller newsroom can compete with the bigger one. So it's David versus Goliath in a way, and AI is an enabler. That's the positive. For the negatives, the deep fakes are only going to get better. So we will have to stop believing everything we see. You will have to run it through a deepfake check. Sir, in fact, if you don't mind, while we speak, Suraj, can you run the deepfake check? It's a very primitive one in the background. Just load that Katrina Brad. Sorry, Katrina Brad? Yeah, it's Manisha Brad.
Manisha, yeah, the wedding video. We forgot that.
It's called Brahma Brad Manisha. Brahma.
But where's the video?
Yeah, so there's a software that we have. It's a very primitive one that can check for. No, so you don't have to. It's okay. I mean, I'll stand. So these kind of tools do exist where you can check a deep fake, and some of these are free, so most of them are paid. And they are able to give you, like this is a very easy one, like I said, the naked eye can pick it up. But at times, if you permit me, I can show you a video of a couple of deepfake videos which look very, very real. And in fact, they were used extensively in the recent war, the India-Pakistan war in Operation Sindoor. And it was quite crazy because some of the news channels also decided to run with it. So yeah, there you go. It's likely deepfake. Yeah. It's 99%. Yeah. So we can.
Yeah, sure.
Again, yeah. So.
प्रश्न छ भने लाइन लागौ है. हाम्रो 4 मिनेट मात्रै छ. Yeah. We haven't watched the video, the wedding video.
Yeah. Is it loaded or it's still getting done? Suraj sir, please try. Is the in video one done? I guess yeah. Because we can keep chatting for the next 4 minutes.
Question.
Yeah. Okay.
So the articles that you pulled up, that the AI pulled up are the work of our colleagues, and in some cases they're the hard work of our colleagues. Right. And I'm wondering whether you find any ethical issues with building more content on the basis of the hard work of the first article was from the Kathmandu Post, the other articles were from others of our colleagues, and I understand that it won't even register that anybody visited their site. So do you think there's an ethical problem with the work of our colleagues being used without them being compensated and credited?
Right, so I think there are suits on across the world. In India, I know for sure that ANI, which is one of the biggest media agencies, has taken OpenAI to court. But on a personal level, of course, there is no transparency. I feel that revenue should be shared. I don't think the technology should be dumped. It's one way to summarize information, which otherwise was not possible. But if revenue is not shared, then it's unethical. How much revenue should be shared? I think we need more participation to decide that. If one looks at it from a Silicon Valley perspective, from an investor perspective, or from a tech entrepreneur's point of view, the motto is always move fast and break things. In the sense, if you're building a social network like TikTok, you're not going to wait for the rest of the world to come on the same page. You have to build it. And then later on, somebody may ban you, somebody may unban you, somebody may, promote your platform. So I think different countries react in a very different way. But I think the biggest losers in this game are the journalists, because it's their knowledge that is being processed without a revenue share. This is not just with journalists, in fact. If you go to a music tool called Suno.ai, SUNO.ai, I don't think you want me to make a Nepali song, but I can do it on the fly if you want. So, Suraj is on the phone, but if you want, you can just put Suno.ai and we'll make a song to end the Media Mela. We can have an AI-generated song for that, a rap song. So, all of these things are coming in from musicians who have created, who've taken years, toiled, and have perhaps had a very tough life to be strugglers. All of this data, which is in open source, or perhaps it was even paid, was usurped by a platform like Suno to train their model, and the musicians didn't get any deal for it. So it's still in a stage where we are trying to move very fast, so that we come to a point where it is, it's considered a big enough threat, and I feel more journalists should raise their voice. At this moment, there is no real big movement against these LLMs, at least in South Asia. These companies, at least the 5 companies that I've showed you right now, there's no one talking about it. So yes, but I must say it's a matter of time. I would say they can't do this for too long.
AI wants to verify whether we're human.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do we have a speaker behind? No, we put the mic later on. Yeah, but is the Shadi video on? We'll make this. We can just choose something.
Okay, Media Mela rap song.
Media Mela, yeah. Just put, there's a rap thing somewhere there.
Oh, hip hop.
First one, okay. Next. It's for genre, yeah. Go for it. Yeah, okay, share your password. Next. It's kept private, it's saying.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, it's going to...
Random.
So we can take questions still. Suraj will make the song.
More questions?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Any questions? Oh my God, everyone wants the song. And the wedding video. It's coming. Weddings take time. They're made in heaven. Or in a Media Mela. Any questions? Yeah.
No, you talked about Grok, and you said that it was actually not bad. But we've seen a hell of a lot of AI bias on Grok, especially instigated bias in recent months. So, I mean, it doesn't really tally with our understanding of how Grok is doing under Elon Musk.
The reason I said that was because it was giving information against some of the authoritarian leaders across the world, in America, Turkey, and India. It was, yeah. And that is why a lot of them started posting the Grok responses on their Twitter walls. Having said that, it is under serious pressure from governments to modify its answers. And of course, politicians first want their names to be cleared, and then the gender bias and the racial bias to be dealt with. So I would say it's a matter of time, but yeah, it will fall in line.
Another question?
Yeah, it was earlier, it was the daughter, then the brother. Now the other brother will ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
I've been wondering for the last few years, when we do a Google search, the search engine will look for what's available on the net. And at least in the last few years, over the last decade, what's available in the net that Google search looks for is English, in the case of Nepal, not in Nepali. And if you go further down, certainly not in Tibetan or in Maithili or Bhojpuri. So now that we are in the age of AI, when you do a search and you ask for received wisdom from AI, how secure can we be that it is searching across the platforms rather than a bias, because language also implies bias from a subset of what's available out there about a theme, a person, an individual, or whatever.
Okay,
I don't know if this is relevant to this talk, but
No,
it's
it
a
is.
question that's been niggling at me.
It's a question looking into the future. We are going to probably start using these platforms as search engines as well. So, ChatGPT, being very specific.
30-second hip-hop song on the title Hang
Okay, play it before my answer. Go for it. The media mail us.
Media Miller. Create me a 30-second hip-hop song on the title I'm Media Miller. Create me a 30-second hip-hop song on the title Hemo Media Miller.
Sorry, this is not how it works. Sorry. Suraj. This prompt had to go in ChatGPT. You'll get lyrics over there. Copy the lyrics in that box on the left. Okay? Sorry. This is first time. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, let's take so the question, Sir's question. Yeah. ChatGPT doesn't update itself beyond the past 3 months. So if you're going to ask a question that's relevant today, it will not be able to answer and it will hallucinate. For Google, Google Gemini is backed by the Google search engine, so it does turn up with the most recent solution, with the most recent information. Having said that, Perplexity is also trying to compete in that space. And both Gemini and Perplexity are trying to become real-time search engines powered by AI, where they look for what kind of answers you like. They look for, if you're saying, I want to scan Nepali, you can put that as a prompt, which otherwise you can't put in a search box. You can say, look only for Nepali sources and, perhaps Nepali and English both, or look for all possible, I remember when one of my friends in India got arrested, we were very anxious to see what's the global media talking about it. And, we were able to locate using Perplexity that, France 24 had done a French article on that politician being arrested. And it was good to know that the world is talking about, an arrest in India. Having said that, it's, again, something that marketing companies and branding companies are pushing for. Just like we have SEO, now there is AEO that enables in search engine optimization on the AI LLMs. So now companies will pay more to be featured. So when you look for, hey, I'm in Kathmandu, and I'll tell you something very interesting. I thought that...
You have 5 seconds to do that. Okay, go ahead.
I thought that I will buy some AI hardware from Nepal because it's bordering China. So I thought because it takes a shorter distance to India, I thought that I may get it slightly cheaper. It so turns out it's 30% more expensive than New Delhi. Yeah, AI hardware. So I went on to like DeepSeek ChatGPT. I was doing that last night, by the way. Yeah, so that's why I woke up late and I missed
You should move closer to the Chinese border.
Yeah, I know. I think I will have to do that eventually. Maybe I'll be left like people. My country just threw some people in the water recently. You know that? Yeah. The Rohingya refugees.
Lights, camera, headlines, let's go. I'm a Media Miller, time to blow. From the hills to the screen, we rise and create. Truth in the ink, never show up late. Voices of the people, mic on fire. Mella's the vibe that'll take us higher. I'm a Media Miller, words that move. Stories so real, we got nothing to prove.
I didn't get the lyrics. हस्त फेरि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद सबैजना वक्ताहरूलाई सबैजना पार्टिसिपेन्टहरूलाई र सबै प्रश्नहरूलाई घर गएर अफिस गएर अब भोलिदेखि यो एआई भन्ने चिजलाई चाहिँ हामीले प्रयोग गरौँ तर त्यसले यो बाघ जस्तै हो त्यसलाई चढेनौँ भने चाहिँ त्यसले खाइदिन्छ त्यसैले यो एआई भन्ने बाघलाई चाहिँ चढ्नु पर्यो र हामी अलिअलि त सिक्यौँ आज यो त खालि चाखा मात्रै हो र साँच्चीकै काम त अब तपाईँहरूले आफ्नो आफ्नो न्युज रुममा गएर गर्नुपर्छ थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच